on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the morning Crossfire. It's 6:15 a.m. It's time to get into what the newspaper headlines are saying for today, the 10th of March, 2025.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
As you already know, these headlines is published by those media houses and have nothing to do with Nigeria Info. But let's get started. As always, we get to take a look at the front pages of the Punch newspapers, the Vanguard newspapers, the Daily Trust, and the Guardian newspapers. Also note that we are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can watch on there and drop your comments as we go. Getting started with the front page of the Punch. A cover story here says, budget ultimatum, pro-Wike lawmakers give condition to meet Fubara. Aviation workers kick as customs fan security clash. Jigawa LG buys Salah cloth for 600 orphans. Petrol imports jump 105% to 15 trillion naira. That's according to NBS reports. South Congress deepens PDP crisis as NWC Wike camp clash. El Rufai meets Aregbesola Bakare as ex-governor deepens consultation. Why Anambra rejected World Bank loan, 438 billion naira FG facility, according to Soludo. Alleged $20 million fraud. Adeleke insists on probe as APC defends Oyetola. 4,111 convictions secured, over 364.5 billion naira recovered in 2024, according to the EFCC. Man flees as girlfriend is found dead in Lagos apartment. Mohbad's wife, uncle bicker over alleged threat to life. Kano APC, NNPP crisis threatens 2027 elections. And finally, on the Punch newspapers, Atiku's supporters defect to APC in Abuja. These and many more headlines you'd find on the Punch newspapers today. A quick look at the front page of the Vanguard. A cover story here says, Paradise Lost. How Unity schools crashed from glory to grief. You'll find details of that story on the Vanguard newspapers. Hardship, insecurity worsening in Nigeria, according to Catholic bishops. Akpati Udwagan, Saraki, Serap disagree with Akpabio. Invasion of Ikeja Electric, no reconnection without 4.3 billion naira power debt settlement, according to ANED. 2027, Lagos PDP factions close ranks, vow to defeat APC. Group alleges plots to invalidate Obassa's impeachment as Speaker of Lagos Assembly. IBB solely responsible for June 12 annulment, Abacha's family declares. PDP crisis, again, NWC postpones 99th NEC meeting. Why I lost my Senate re-election bid in 2019, says Shehu Sani. Canada opens door to family reunion to accept 10,000 parents' visa applications. Tinubu tax, NLC, Afenifera, ACF, Ohaneze, 196 others flood NAS with memoranda. Edo, kidnappers of Catholic priest, seminarian demand 200 million naira. Gang members release. Military disconnected. Fear over bombs stored at Lagos Air Force Base as darkness persists. US-based investor petitions IGP over alleged threats to burn multi-million naira farm in Abia. Many injured in Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, multiple auto crashes. And that will be a good place to wrap it up on the Vanguard newspapers. Let's take a look at the front page of the Daily Trust. A cover story here says, must Muslims fast under the scorching sun? You'd find that on the front page of the Daily Trust newspapers. El Rufai visits Aribeshola, Tunde Bakare in Lagos, Atiku in Abuja. Community leaders, bandits work out peace deal in Katsina local governments. 11 killed in fresh attacks on Benue communities. Gombe Governor hails FG's takeover, conversion of Kumo General Hospital to FMC. Courts have stopped illegal suspension of legislators in Nigeria, according to Falana. 2027, Tinubu's re-election campaign kicks off in the north. We survived on Gary, freed Benue Varsity students recount ordeal. Tinubu's policies pushing millions into poverty, according to Catholic bishops. Loan, only Anambra rejected bad World Bank deal. 35 states shared $438 million. That's according to Soludo. Gunmen attack family, abduct one in Kanu. And finally, on the Daily Trust, Nigeria imported 12.48 trillion naira worth of petrol in 2024. That report and many more you'd find on the Daily Trust newspapers this morning. A final stop will be the front page of The Guardian. A major story here says, worries as EFCC recovers 1 trillion naira stolen cash, assets from politicians and others. Kanu's family wants judges sanctioned over alleged court disobedience. Abacha's family debunks Babangida's claims, says IBB annulled June 12 poll. Concerns over delayed implementation of Orosaye panel reports. On ease as SGF Akume delays appointment letters for 72 River Basin executives despite Tinubu's directive. FG promotes LPG usage to address energy challenges in the Northeast. Fubara to meet with pro-Wike lawmakers amid political uncertainties in Rivers. Lekki building collapse. BCPG blames recurrence on lack of official investigation. FG seeks U.S.-Africa collaboration to tackle energy poverty and drive growth. NAFDAC destroys unwholesome drugs worth 100 billion naira in Ibadan. And finally, on the Guardian newspapers, IPOB Uzodinma urge SEDC board to ensure impact on Southeast. These and many more headlines you'd find on the Guardian newspapers. It's time to get to your reactions. The numbers to call are 0700 951 0000. 0809 597 4869. On WhatsApp, it's 080 999 30137. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. We're going to a quick commercial break, and when we return, we'll get to your thoughts. Don't go away.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info. Connection established.
95.1 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the conversation. It's time to get to your reactions. The numbers to call once again are 07000951 0000 0809-597-4869. On WhatsApp, it's 080-999-30137. We're streaming live on Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can watch us live on there and drop your thoughts as well. Good morning.
Good morning, sis. How are you?
Very well. You're welcome.
Proud to hear your voice. My name is Mrs. Ramirez. I'm calling you from Bari. The voice, we miss you. Try and come back to your domain. Ramadan Kareem to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Let me just use 1 second to appeal to all of us. Because the weather is harsh, so many people are dropping. Please, if you are tired, you need to find somewhere and rest. Don't be a Superman and end up in grief. Please take care of yourself with love. Somebody sold Salah clothes for the citizen of his state. Let me just leave that. Maybe when you bring it as a topic, we'll analyze it. Then let me talk about Mohbad. His wife, his uncle, the father, mother, they are having issues, jumping from one media houses to the other, trying to prove a point. The question is, where is the person that worked for this money? Finally, there's what you call brotherhood. I observed that when a woman lost her husband, fellow women will rally around this woman for like 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, and so on. What are they trying to do? To show her love? Remind her that one day we'll all return to our Creator. We are here for you. And before you know, the woman will heal. The same woman will get married, she will move on if it's a case of divorce, and the husband will be providing for child support and what have you. But when it comes to my fellow men, we believe that men are strong. When a man lost his wife, few seconds, how many friends do even reach out to him? That is one. Secondly, they stay with him few seconds and let him be, thinking he's a Superman, not knowing that no one is a Superman. Such people go through a lot in life, what you call depression and what have you. Before you know, they will pass on. I just want to appeal to brotherhood, fellow men, please. When your friend, colleague, neighbor is going through divorce, through pains, through the trying to mourn his wife and so on and so forth, be with him. Don't think he's a Superman. No one is a Superman. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful program.
Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you there?
Good morning, Gabriella.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, I'm here. My name is Salasi.
Welcome, Salasi.
I greet Abubakar from Gwagwalada, Max, Mala Haruna from Kubwa. I want to talk about bandits walk away from peace deal in Katsina. Just hear how bandits have the ghost to walk away from the peace deal in Katsina, and they allow them to go. And that is why this insecurity will never stop in this country. If they have the ghost, we still remember that the former DG of NYAC, she is still in the hands of this bandit. And look at what is happening in the country. They are all over the country, waging war against the state. And tomorrow, you will hear a repented bandit bringing them back to society. Nigerians spent 12 trillion naira for importation of petrol in 2014 alone. We are not even talking of 2015. We don't know how much it will cost. I want to commend Soludo for rejecting the loan of the World Bank. I remember, this is what they did. When this is what they do to Tanzania government. He rejected the loan of the World Bank. So I want to commend Soludo for that. Thank you, my sister.
All right, Salasi. Thank you for calling and sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Hello.
Princess, good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Thank you. My name is Senator Aluta Senator Obasio from Amali, Niger State.
Welcome.
Thank you. A lot of issues that were all deliberated here. I'm telling you, we are all seeing it with our two eyes. Nobody will come and tell us a lot of some of the story that we are in this country. Princess, see, the National Assembly, it's only National Assembly that you see that they will suspend legislator for 6 months, but you don't see you don't see them suspending a legislator for corruption issues. What is happening? What is happening? Nigerians, we should wake up. Like me, I do tell my students, as a Luther senator, I am telling you what we are doing here in 2027, it will be a change. Why? Because we will gather a lot of students, we will tell them, I, as a representative of students, as a senator, the chief whip of the IBB University, I am telling you, we have plenty things to tell students, and we will tell students, we will continue to tell students. Let me tell you this. Our young girls has become prostitutes. Today, they have sold themselves. Why? Because they want to eat. See how the danger of the danger of the country it is. The effort of Gary, God. I am telling you, if you go to institution, you will see what is happening. Life are so difficult to us. Lastly, El-Rufai has continued. Times never come. You will see, before 2025 ended, you will see a lot of changes in this country.
All right, Obasanjo. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. I think to react to what Salasi said about the bandits walking out, it's actually working, W-O-R-K. They work out a peace deal. I think you got that misinterpreted. So the community leaders and the bandits are working out a peace deal in some local government areas in Katsina State. That is, they're coming together to reach a peace deal, to ensure for peace, in their villages. I needed to correct that one before we move on. Let's take some of your reactions on WhatsApp. Oludade Abiodun says, good morning once again. These people in Rivers State should allow for peace for the sake of the people. El-Rufai, Arigbesola and Kakare are only wasting their time. Even in Osun State, where Arigbesola comes from, he cannot stop anybody. And for Pastor Bakare, who voted for himself at the APC primary, I think El-Rufai is confused and does not know who to consult. Oludade Abiodun sent that one in. And this here says, insecurities and hardship are terribly dealing with Nigerians. Tinubu's policies are painful. He should review some of these policies that are not having positive impact on the citizens. Fitzgerald sent that in from Airport Road. And this here says, Governor Fubara invited Martin Amewule and the River State House of Assembly to a meeting at the government house. That is a welcome development. His letter suggests he doesn't recognize their current sitting venue, ties unpaid salaries to budget passage, and may use absence as blackmail. While this move is strategic, he should also engage the assembly members directly, fostering negotiations like a true politician in a democratic setting. Wale Fatula sent that message in. Remember, you could also send a voice note on WhatsApp, but it has to be 1 minute long, and then we'll take it as it comes. On Facebook, we'll have quite a number of comments as well. Okwandu Obina says it is of no doubt that the present administration has failed Nigerians. Insecurity, economic hardship, suffering and hunger everywhere. And it's more disturbing how loyalists and praise singers are busy telling lies and misinforming the people. Those bishops are absolutely correct, and the government should come clean is what Okwandu says. We'll come back to the comments here on Facebook, but let's get back to the phone lines. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Angie Gabriella.
Good morning, you're welcome. Go ahead, Donatus.
NEPA cutting down our the light of security men in the para. I think could have gone to due process and worked committee on Nigeria Armed Forces Assembly. You go through them. Don't understand. This is the reason why you'll be billing people almost 4 billion naira. Are they manufacturing bombs there or are they manufacturing cars there? That's not party. Barracks. I think they should go through the process. And these people, you see, tomorrow you ask them to come and guide you. Tomorrow you ask them to come and fight Boko Haram for you. I think our federal government should look into this. You understand? To me, it doesn't work out.
All right, Donatus, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is Charles speaking.
Go ahead.
Katsina State and the bandit pact working together. I think the northern Nigeria has not actually told us the mission of these bandits and the romance that is going on. Because I don't get a terrorist group that goes to villages, invade, kill people, destroy, render a lot of them homeless, rape women, do all manner of horrible things. At the end of the day, this pact will be signed, cars, billions of dollars will be given to them, and a soft landing. Anyway, let them continue. We are watching them. And as for Hope Uzodinma and IPOB have told them, the Southeast Development, whatever, the fund, we are going to monitor it. So that anybody that refuses to develop our region, those money that they are going to allocate there, or they have already allocated, any politician that eats it, that person will swallow poison, because we follow the person. This one is not like the one they eat in Abuja. The one in the east, if they refuse to build infrastructure, the person will vomit it or eat poison, will not survive it. Have a wonderful day.
All right, let's take some of your voice notes on WhatsApp. We have quite a few here. Remember, we're also live on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can send your comments on there. I'll be taking them shortly. But let's take some of your voice notes here on WhatsApp.
Good morning. My name is Prince Okifo. Please, I think it's good we get the words correctly before we comment. The bandit story in Christina has nothing to do with working out. They are working out a peace deal or peace plan. It's just unfortunate. Nigeria has just become politics day in, day out. So whoever that was pushed out or whoever that was not allowed to be part of government becomes an antagonist.
Good morning, Auntie Gabriella. My name is Masu John Lasisi from Jigo Buhari, Abuja. What is the update on Natasha Akpabio saga? What is the update? Over the weekend, I heard that the federal government has switched in. What is update as at this morning? Can you please say something about it?
Gabriella, Tinubu policy pushing millions into poverty. Yes, the coach, Nigeria is a movie train. The coach that we, the poor people, are, has already failed before. And now Tinubu policy is adding more. We are being choked up in the coach of poverty. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right, thank you so much for your voice notes. We'll get back to the messages shortly, but let's take a few more calls. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Gabriella.
You're welcome.
Mr. Fire, calling from my camera.
Go ahead, Mr. Pius.
Natasha. Over the weekend, many people have spoken. Hello? And I want to buy the idea of that Bauchi state legislator, the bill she's proposing in the House of Representatives. Because for me, it looks like the Senate, our Senate leadership, or Senate as a whole, it is looking like it is a call. If you do not belong to certain groups, not to work. And I'm seeing it as if those who are operating there are operating in isolation with fear, not to speak out. So I don't.
Well, you can't say that for a fact because you're not there to determine that.
Yes, I'm not there. But from what we are reading and what we are hearing, it is like a truth. People, the laws in that place is due for overhauling. Because it looks that they are outdated, and the powers that be are using it to suppress people in that training. That is my opinion.
All right.
Do you understand? It's only the bold ones that can speak out. You can hear what Senator of Kano and Nidoko is telling the Senate President to do. So people should not work with fear in an organization. All these things that the Senator is saying, there's no smoke without fire. Can you understand? My head at the top say, now breathe, now they bring cold. There is an element of truth. If you go deep, they should let people to go deeply into it.
Which is why we need to allow for the investigation to take its full course. Then we can know for a fact who is guilty, who is innocent of whatever allegation has been made. Good morning.
Gabriella, I do not come back. Network cut me off.
All right, welcome back. Go ahead.
I want to talk about Senator Obasani in Kaduna State. I think leadership is not how long, but how impact you make in the life of people. You understand? You may be there for 20 years without making any impact. You may be there for just 4 years. I think you change the life of your people. You understand? And what Eda is just saying now is true. Understand? Because when Senator Lingi is saying budget party, he said that yes, the amount of the money is there, the project is there, but the location is not there. Why? I think they should do something. The law guiding them there is due for amendment. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for sharing. Let's take some of your comments on Facebook. Oyewole Fatunla says, there is no sign that 2025 will be better for the average Nigerian than last year. High fuel and electricity costs keep food prices soaring, worsening hardship. Many people are forced to sell off assets due to the economic policies. Poverty is deepening, yet tough policies yield no relief. How can people afford nutritious food? The government must act now. The red light is blinking. This suffering is unbearable, is what he says. Oluwalaide Obafola says, may the Almighty God direct our leaders to do the needful for the benefits of the masses. Good morning to you, Mary John, watching us live on Facebook. Also, Francis Inamani says the government should focus on policies and programs aimed at improving the living standard of Nigerians rather than their own personal gain. Honestly, the poor masses are not finding things easy in this country anymore. Which way, Nigeria? May God help us. He sends this in from Namani in Amagunze. I think that's in Enugu State. Thank you for sharing that with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Angel Gabriella.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Guazamax calling.
Go ahead, Guazamax.
Yes, I'm so much concerned about the insurgency in this country. But if you are ready to solve this problem, local governments need their autonomy. I'm talking about their statutory autonomy as a third tier of government. I could remember in 1999 when Obasanjo came to power, President Obasanjo came to power. Because he had the ambition of third term, he killed local governments. He did not do it directly. He allowed the governors to kill local governments. Now, a local government chairman cannot execute any project. A local government does not have a subvention that will make him stand, and maintain peace within his own locality. So it has become an issue of consent that, all this insecurity we are talking about. If there is local government autonomy, the local government chairman will be able to tackle these challenges. And also, after the local government, the governors superseded over the local governments and killed them, the governors established commissions for local government and chieftaincy affairs. And now many states, most of the local chiefs that were appointed by these politicians. And who were these people? They were mafioso. They were mafiosi. People that snatch ballot boxes in...
okay. Hold on.
So,
hold on.
Yes.
You cannot make such assertions on radio.
Okay. It's all right. I'm just saying it as it is. So what I'm saying in summary is that before we have peace in this country, as far as insecurity is concerned, local government needs to have their thing. And the Commission for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs should be on the residual list. The governor should have no business in instituting royal kings in these communities. Let the tradition institute these powers. You understand? And not the governors, because if they appoint people, they appoint people who are corrupt, they appoint people who the community does not know about. And some of them, I'm sorry to say this, they are criminals.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Hold on. I understand that and again, you have every right to, share your thoughts. But at the end of the day, you cannot make statements that are not based on facts, that have not been verified. So if you're saying these things that you're saying and asserting, there's got to be facts to back them up. That's on one hand. On the other hand, I think we have to actually have this conversation as a full conversation on an hour, either in Focus or, on the lead, because there are so many things that obtain when it comes to this issue of LG autonomy that maybe we're not even paying enough attention to, which obviously lies within the concerns of both parties and the part of the, state government and the governors, and on the part of these LG chairmen in these localities. We'll have a conversation another day we'll just dedicate time to have that conversation. Maybe just to give clarity to, this, so that we all can, better understand the reason as to why, this conflict has lingered for as long as it has, in the time period that it has for. But let's get back to your thoughts on YouTube. Oludade Abiodun, good morning. I see your message. I think you sent this already. You've taken that already, so I will not take that again. But thank you so much for sharing that. Let's go back to WhatsApp. We have some voice notes here. We'll take this voice note and then get to some WhatsApp messages.
Yeah, very good morning to you, the anchor of the program, and Gabriella, and the listeners and the contributors. My name is Tim. Yes, it's quite interesting that what's playing out in the Senate regarding Natasha and the Senate president is getting interesting. A lot of exposures are coming out, and it's showing that there are a lot of things that they don't want us to know, but certainly people will dig into people's past and see what is happening and know what is happening. The integrity of the people who pilot the affairs of the Senate is very critical and is very crucial. And so everything needs to be let open so that the entire world will know who is doing what and what is happening within the Senate. I trust that at the end of the day, the truth will come up. Thank you and do have a lovely day. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you for sharing that with us. Our time is up, sadly. We can't take any more calls. But I think I'll just wrap up with this message from Mwazu John Lasisi on Facebook, he sends this from Buhari, Abuja, who says, Falana said court has stopped legal suspension of legislators in Nigeria. Which suspension is legal? My people voted for me to represent them. You did not employ me, yet you place a suspension on me. Are you doing today now greater than me? Are we not co-workers? What is happening in this country is what Mwazu says. That'll be a good place to wrap it up right now on the newspaper review. Thank you so much for your thoughts and contributions. Take a very quick break for the commercials, and when we return, we'll get right into the news for today.
Welcome back to your number one talk news and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.